Hello YouTube, it's Chris, Harriet Pipes. Hope everyone's doing well. I am enjoying some GRP's Fillmore in the shop apple. It's been open a little while, this tin now, so flavours are really developing on it. It's really sweet and piquant and smooth, and it's such a good smoke. I have to try this in the car. It's the only way I can tell what room notes are like, really, is if I'm having a puff in the car and then I go into a shop and then I come and get back in the car and the car either smells bloody horrible or it smells delicious. The Cairo by Greg is absolutely stupendous as a car smoke for the room note. Stupendous. So we'll give this a whirl this week. Having a beer as well. Cheers. I fancied an IPA, and I kind of forgot that IPAs are not really what they used to be. And I'm trying this new to me slash IPA. Look at that. Never go full hipster. It's kind of like drinking Ennerdale Flake. It could be worse. I've had worse, but yeah, I won't be buying that again. But there we go. So quite a bit to show you today after my pathetic efforts last week, because I didn't want to show pipes that people might want to show themselves. So I've been it's been kind of a billiardy week with a couple of extras, and I've been slightly unlucky with the briar. People want smooths. It's hard to find a block that's a good smooth, and I don't like making handmade pipes that aren't good smooths. So I like people to, enjoy their smooth pipe and the grain and everything. So it's not always possible. So sometimes it takes a couple of goes, and it's just been a bit like that this week. So the net result is Jonathan X1X, Piper X1X. It was one of the unlucky commissionees who I've had to start his pipe again. But Jonathan, if you watch this, it's underway. There's no point in showing you stuff you've already seen for the last effort. So so when it gets a bit more interesting, I'll send you some pictures. And yeah. Then two more blocks that wouldn't make smooths. One wouldn't even make a billiard. So I've got some pipes that I've just put up on the website. And before I put plaster pictures all over Instagram, I'm going to upload this video, because it's kind of serendipitous, I suppose, because people have been. I've got new people watching the content and asking if I have a website, and then they're going to my website and there's nothing on it, which isn't great. People are very understanding, but in my head, it's you kind of should have stuff on your website if you can. So this week that's happened, and it's been quite a relief, actually. I didn't realize how much it was bugging me until I finally got some on there. So after all that, 3 commissions to show you and 3 available pipes. So no user error today. This is smoking absolutely beautifully. nice and dry, nice and tasty. I'll tell you what else I've been smoking this week. I'm becoming a bit of a sucker for these. When I went to Rome to watch the David Gilmour concert with Bruno, I bought a box of these and they were so bloody nice. And yeah, they're vanilla coffee things. So nice with an early morning coffee that I daren't buy any more to bring back because they were just delicious. So anyway, it's been a few months and I sort of missed them, so I pulled the trigger and bought some, and yeah, yet another thing that I'm smoking. Very nice. Okay, let's put this down and talk about some pipes. What's been nice, and you'll see, is 4 billiards, and they all look the same with variations. So I've definitely nailed the billiard now, and it will only improve from here on in, which makes me happy. However, first pipe is for Cole and is going off to him. Cole has looked at my 8-faceted, 8-panelled Bulldogs and said, had I considered making a Dublin with a slightly curved top rather than a Bulldog? And I said, no, but I can. And he'd drawn on one of my photos with his phone app and sent me that. And I thought, yeah, that's a bloody good idea. So this is for Cole and it's going off to him. Nice ring grain. And sandblast and a contrast smooth rim. Let's try and get some lights. There you go. So another string to my bow with the 8-panelled stuff. That'll be going off to Cole. I'm shipping on Friday, guys. That's going to be my first chance to get to the post office. Next, Michael wanted 2 billiards the same, with the same stain, and like a 1/8 kind of curve, like just a slight curve on the pipes. 1 blast, 1 smooth. So that's what he's getting. Just to show you they're the same. I will show them individually now. So I went for a sort of it's a pretty good cross cut on there with some interest in the grain. This side's better. Bit of wavy stuff going on as well. But yeah, I'm liking my billiards now. It's always a process. It doesn't mean I didn't like them before. You understand. If you're not working to make things better all the time, then what are you doing, sort of thing, you know. And then some ring grain on his blasted one. You can see the curve in the stem. It's not offensive, just a little tweak. For all you billiard purists out there, I shall have Bruno telling me it's not on putting these bends. So there we go, and obviously a smooth contrast rim on that one. So those are the unavailable pipes. Really, it's really fun to sort of nerd out on billiards, like and all shapes, you know, like if you get a week of just making princes or just billiardish pipes, you get into a sort of a nice flow. Well, that's the idea, and away you go, sort of thing. So I think I'll show you the rusticated one now. clean some fingerprints off the stem. So this is with the Eldritch sort of Bakelite range that he did. It's not real Bakelite, it's resin. And this is the red one. See the fluting inside the stem there. That's why the pipes smoke so well. That fluting there, that makes the difference. There we go. Nice rustication. I have got red highlights on the rustication. There you go, you can see there. I perhaps should have done that with the other pipes. It does work, doesn't it, putting your hand up? These are all non-filter and already up on the website, and a real contrast there on the rim. So that guy's up on the website, he's available. What shall I show you next? Another billiard, why not? I haven't used this stem material for ages. The last time I used it was on an olive wood pipe, and I felt like having something a little jazzy up on the website. Bit of a change of pace. So this white and blue Eldritch resin, it's like someone spilt a tin of paint, you know. I really like the effect that's and these ones that are white based with other colours really show it off the best. So the slate looks like this, but it's more subdued because the colours closer together. When you get a real shocking contrast like this, excuse me, then you can see what he's doing with his resin. Pause. I don't even know if he still makes this one. Another billiard. More of a cross-cut blast, not a perfect cross-cut, you can see here. But an interesting blast. There we go. So another billiard. So that's all 4 billiards, and then the billiard that never was had a bit of a problem on the rim, so I turned it into a pot. Nice pot. So with a pot, I tend to make the chamber a little wider so you get the same volume of tobacco. Oh, they look the same on there. There's a 2mm difference in the chamber. Boring. Some nice grain going around. And I blasted the rim on this one rather than doing a contrast, which is giving it some good character. And why not do something different? There we go. And that's classic black ebonite stem, again non-filter. So there we go, those 3 are up on the website. Off to Bruno's tomorrow for the next 2 days. So working with him and learning some stuff. I'm currently working on a couple of freehand pipes. We'll see when those come about, or if I just end up taking them to Chicago. Not sure yet. And then more commissions on the go. Mike who has allowed me to call him Mike because I can't pronounce his first name. You'll Love It is on the go. We've had 2 false starts on that. Both the pot and the rusticated billiard started out as You'll Love It, but to no avail. So we're there. I've finally got one that's playing ball with me. But that's just the nature of the beast. You're when you make pipes, you have something in mind. You can't always do it, and it's a good skill to be able to salvage it into something else that's still beautiful. In my opinion, and perfectly acceptable. you know, it's a skill, I suppose, to start off thinking billiard and end up with pot. Why not? It's all part and parcel. So there we go. Looking forward to knuckling down after this next batch of commissions to finalising my stock that I'm going to take to the US. Oh, I've had a few people messaging me through the website. I've replied to all of those messages. Please check your junk folder in case my reply has ended up in there. It is sort of written on the website, but if you're anything like me, you go on things and you don't always read the small print, shall we say. So, but yeah, on there, frequently I'll get your request to my email through the website. When I reply, it ends up in someone's junk file, and not everyone checks. So if you're new to the channel and you have contacted me and you've not heard this before, please check your junk folder. I'm not ignoring you. Okay, well, I'm going to finish this beer and enjoy this pipe. And speak to you all again next week, I should imagine, with some more pipes. Okay, all the best, everyone. Take care.